Hey everybody, it's December the 12th, 2022, and I think today might be the day I'm going to start to take the engine apart here on the 78 Cadillac. Here we have the 425 engine, and I am going to be doing the intake manifold gaskets, valve cover gaskets on both sides, change out the thermostat, change the water pump while I'm at it. I'll have the carburetor off and I'll clean up the carburetor. The ignition I went through last year, the distributor, so I'm not going to do anything to that, but I will, when I put it back together, I'm going to omit the AC condenser. It's seized, it's not being used, and I don't know if I have to, if it's too hot where I need the AC, I'm not driving the car in the summer. I like to drive with the windows down. So I'm going to take out the AC condenser. I'll just give it a cleaner look on the engine compartment, and that's, I don't know how much that piece weighs, 25 pounds maybe a little bit more, but I'll get rid of that dead weight on there. And then what else am I going to do? I guess I'll paint the valve covers, clean them up and paint them. They look pretty good as it is right now, but I'll just go over and detail the engine, clean it up a bit, and I guess that's about it. So this is the first of a few videos, and I'm gonna put the phone down and get started on this. Okay, about an hour later, the AC compressor is removed and the condenser on the firewall. The compressor has been taken off, and I'm going to leave it off. I'm not putting it back on since I don't use the air conditioning. It was heavy. It must have been, I don't know what it weighs, but that unit must weigh at least 25 pounds, maybe 30 pounds. So this is what I'm wanting to address, is, if you could see it, is the oil leak that's coming. It's a pretty bad oil leak coming from the front of the intake manifold. You can see all the grime there. It's probably never been removed in its life, but there you go. There's a good view. So you could see the front of the engine and the oil leak that's coming from the front of the intake manifold. And that's what I want to clean up and address. I've drained the antifreeze out, and I'm going to change the water pump as well, because that's probably the original water pump. So why not change it while I'm digging into this? But that's where I am right now. Just kind of looking things over and thinking about what I want to do, and what I want to maybe omit in terms of vacuum lines and emissions. And so that's where I am right now. I'll put the phone down and get back to work. So we got the rocker covers off, or the valve covers. It looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of build up towards the rear of the engine. The front half looks good. So you can see a bit of the sludge build up there. And we move on to the passenger side. Again, same thing. A little bit of sludge build up, and it gets there's more build up towards the rear of the engine here. So the valve covers are off. Next is going to be taking off the intake manifold, and I'll lift the intake manifold off and we'll see how that looks underneath. And I think that's about it for today. I'll come back maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, I wanted to grease the engine, so I'm just going to put the valve covers back on, and I kind of want to spray it down with some degreaser and let it soak for a couple of days, and I'll put a drip pan on underneath to catch it, and just to clean it up before I take the intake manifold off, and we'll go from there.